So in today's video, it's a two-parter Q&A. So the question that was asked is, can I build muscle while burning body fat? And the second part is, if so, how can I do this naturally? So yes, it will go into that second question, because the answer to that first question is yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can build muscle while burning body fat. But remember, it's the key to this is consistency. Consistency is key. If you want to build muscle and burn body fat, you have to stay consistent with your food and with your exercise. You have to do that. You have to stay consistent with it. That's the first thing, right? The second thing is sleep and the quality of your sleep. If you are only getting 3 to 4 hours a night of sleep, your body needs more time to recover. You would not grow if you were not sleeping well. If you're not sleeping good and you're up all the time and you're constantly moving around and you're getting up and you're not getting good sleep, and if your sleep's like shit, then your recovery is going to be like shit. And if your recovery is going to be like shit, you're not going to be able to build muscle. So that is when we grow, is when we're sleeping. When we're sleeping is when the muscle grows. So people don't realize that. They think that they can just eat a bunch of food, lift heavy, sleep 4 hours, but keep on staying with the exercising and the eating, right? And they think that they're gonna gain a bunch of muscle and lose fat. It's not gonna happen that way. So to build muscle is to recover, and to recover is the quality of sleep. If we get a good 8 hours of sleep, then boom, that is the step in the right direction for sure. So that mixed with consistency, with the exercising and the nutrition, and calorie deficit is a big one, because if you are eating the same amount of calories, right? So say during the whole week you're eating the same amount of calories and you want to start burning fat off. You can't be eating the same amount of calories, the same exact number, and think that you were going to start losing weight. You have to drop that a little bit. I'm not saying crazy amount, but you have to drop that a little bit on top of burning calories. And burning calories is in working out, and you could throw in some cardio in there too. Cardio is good, but if you start lifting, hitting the weights, doing supersets, combos, getting the heart rate up, you could burn a bunch of calories from just lifting itself. But throwing cardio in there too. Cardio is very healthy. It's good too. But when it comes to gaining muscle, right, you do have to also lift heavier. Push yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Push yourself to a doable weight. You don't have to, say you're doing 15 reps of something. I mean, why stop at that number? I mean, not the number of the reps, the number of that weight. Like, say you're doing, I don't know. I like to stick with the chest presses, right? Say you're doing dumbbell, so free weights, chest presses, right, on the flat bench, and you can do 15 reps in a row, good reps, good form and everything. 15 reps in a row of that. Go up 5 pounds next time. Go up to 55 pounds. What's making you stop there? And that is going to help you gain more muscle as well. If you're going to gain more muscle, you have to also push yourself from time to time, and sometimes going till failure is very, very, very important. Go till you can't do it anymore. Go to the end. I'm not saying do a ridiculous amount of weight so you actually injure yourself. I'm saying, because obviously that's not a smart decision. Don't ego lift and lift crazy amount of weight and only can do like 2 to 3 reps or something. That's not good. If you can do 10 to 12, 15 reps, 15 max, then yes, start. If you're hitting 15 reps definitely increase the weight, and that'll have something to motivate you, you know, to go forward, to push harder every week. And burning fat is the type of food too. It's the type of food. It's not just the people sometimes say, oh, it's the, you know, it's the calorie deficit on top of the burning more calories than what we're actually consuming, right? But you don't realize that it's the food, the type of food, because it's going to hurt you in the long run. It's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you down the road. You don't realize that, but all this toxic bad chemicals is going to hurt you. So why not start now of eating healthier? So yeah, you could lose weight by eating just donuts every day. If you ate like 3 donuts and that's all you ate all day, and then you run like 8 miles a day. Yeah, you're gonna because you're burning more calories than the calorie intake of what you're consuming during the day, every day. But it's what you're eating is what's doing it in the inside. Some people just look at the outside and go, oh, that person looks really healthy. Look how good a shape they are. But how's their insides doing? How much? It's about longevity, in my opinion. How many more years are you going to not live? Like, I don't know how to. Didn't word it that right. Like, you know what I'm trying to get at here. All right, here it is. If you ate healthier and you stayed on top of it and you caught it earlier, you could be living to 100+ years. But if you are eating junk food and crappy bullshit chemicals, but you think on the outside you look good and stuff, but in the inside it's not doing good, maybe you'll pass at 82, 83, 84. It takes a lot of years off of you by eating junk, bad, shitty foods that's hurting us in the insides. So I'm getting a little bit off topic here when it comes to the muscle gain. I'm sorry, when it comes to the muscle gain in the burning fat. But what I'm trying to say is that we can build muscle and burn body fat by eating healthy. You could do it both ways, but let's stick with the healthy way. I mean, why do we have to choose the way where it's going to cut years off of our life? Why would you choose that way? So I think that the best thing to do, right, is to keep on moving, eat healthy foods, burn a bunch of calories by lifting, by doing cardio here and there, and stick with the natural foods, the earth-made foods. And yes, if you push yourself at the gym too when it comes to lifting weights, when it comes to strength training, you will build muscle while burning body fat. Boom. And that's the way to do it naturally. It's all about balance. It's all about balance in life. And when you feel energetic, when you get that boost of energy, don't just sit on your butt, go for a walk. Do something productive with your body. Your body's telling you that it wants to go outside. It wants to be moving. It wants to go have fun. When you're little and you're running around all day and you're playing sports and you're burning tons of calories and you come home for dinner and you at that point you're starving. You're hungry as hell because you burn tons of calories by playing football in the yard with your friends. We still have the kid in us. Is what I'm saying is that we want to still go outside and do these things, but sometimes life, it hits us hard because of work and because of other things that are going on in life, that it kind of, it's a setback, and it wants us to like put us into this little cubicle in this little dome, and doesn't want us to get out there and do the things that we're supposed to do. No, don't let that distract you. There's 24 hours in a day. You're telling me that you can't go to the gym for 45 minutes? You can't exercise. I'm sorry, not just the gym. You can't exercise for 45 minutes? You can't move for 45 minutes in that 24-hour period? Stop. You can do it. Your mind's saying, I'd rather do this and that over it. So yes, you can build muscle while burning body fat naturally by doing those things that I mentioned. Consistency, quality of sleep and getting the right amount of sleep per day, per night. Strength training, calorie deficit, and stick with the healthy foods, you know? Because remember, sadly, it's just how it works. You can lose body fat by eating bad food still. You can, believe it or not. Because if you are not eating much and the calorie intake is so low and you are exercising on top of that, then yes, you'll burn body fat. But guess what? Your insides is not having fun. And the next time you go to the doctors, it's not going to be good results, I'll tell you that much. So let's stick with the healthy route, okay? Let's stick with the healthy route. Throw all that other shit in the garbage. And that's what I gotta say in today's video. That's the answer. And I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, let's stay active and get kinetic.